Look at us. A year ago, I made a video about how much I detested the second installment of To All the Boys I've Loved Before. And here I am, defending its sequel. Hi guys, my name is Ashley-Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I've got on my Laura Genius outfit. I've got on a turtleneck, little plaid skirt. But yes, I'm in my Laura Genius outfit because today I have to defend her honor. You know, I must say I was shocked by the slander that I saw of the third installment of To All the Boys 3, which I will be referring to as To All the Boys 3 because To All the Boys I've Loved Before, Forever and Always is just too much. I watched this movie last week and I wasn't planning on making a video about it because I thought we were all in agreement that this was like not only the best end to a trilogy Netflix has ever offered, but like the best rom-com series Netflix has ever offered. Then, you know, I go on my social medias and I see TikToks and I'm scrolling through the comments and it's just slander after slander. I'm looking at YouTube reactions and people hated it. People are calling it trash. People are calling it gross. And I'm like, did we watch the same movie? In conclusion, if you didn't like To All the Boys 3, you're jealous, obviously. And we're just gonna unpack that today. So first off, things that nobody else addressed, so let's get into it. Lucas's 45 seconds of screen time. Where was he? Let's not forget, Lucas is the reason why Laura Jean even got with Peter, okay? When they were on that school trip, it was Laura Jean and Lucas putting on the Korean face masks in the bed when he said to go to the hot tub, where we got the scene of her going to the hot tub with Anna of the North playing, and then they kissed for the first time, and that is where their relationship started, and it's because of who? Because of Lucas. Appeared in a scene where they were talking about prom. He appeared once, I think, on the school trip. Did they even give him a phone during that whole montage to New York City? Because I'm pretty sure it was just like Laura Jean and Chris, and then Trevor and Peter. Where was Lucas? And then he had a date to prom all of a sudden, but he never spoke a word at prom. I had to sit through Chris complaining about how prom is lame, and then he was like, oh well, maybe prom is popular because it's cool and fun. And then I had to watch Chris get ready for prom. They literally used Lucas on the school trip. He was like, oh, Chris, truth or dare, I dare you to go to prom with Trevor. They used Lucas for Chris's promposal. We see Chris get ready for prom. Where was Lucas's promposal? The reason they're together, we can't even see him happy with his boy at prom. Also, that's something, oh my gosh, when I was watching reviews, I got so annoyed watching like some reactions to this movie. Because first of all, some people were forgetting Laura Jean's name. They were like, oh my god, like, what's her... Put some respect on Lana Condor. Okay, everyone can make their jokes about Noah Centineo and how everyone loved him and now everyone hates him. But put some respect on Lana Condor's name, okay? She did great. She held this series together. And I feel like she's not getting enough credit for it because everyone's just like, Noah. Also, some people kept calling her Laura Jean. Why are we making the same mistake as Peter's dad in the movie? That's another thing. People were talking about how they were like, why do we even care about Peter's daddy issues right now? Where did this even come from? Did we not watch the same first movie? His daddy issues literally arose in the first. That's like one of the main reasons they bonded, because they both have a parent who's no longer in their lives. Of course, Laura Jean's mom died and Peter's dad left. And that was like the first like deep conversation they had when they were fake dating in the first movie. I don't think they elaborated on it in the second, but it made sense for it to bring it back in the third because Peter has what? Issues with people leaving him, which in turn, yeah, he was projecting like onto Laura Jean because they're both leaving for college, and of course he was like getting scared that like she didn't love him because she was going so far away, but that obviously stems from his dad leaving him, and like how can you blame him for that? He's clearly still dealing with it. He's a high schooler. Yeah, it's a bit gross how he was like, clearly you don't love me enough. But the montage to dancing in the moonlight at the wedding made up for that. Yeah, honestly, those were my only issues. Besides the whole, like, I think that was the only thing that I didn't see anyone else talking about. Now I'll just talk about other things that people were saying that I have a response to, because it's like, did we watch the same movie? Everyone got mad at the fact that they snowballed the conflict of her not telling Peter about Stanford sooner. Like, as soon as she sent the text, everyone was like, oh, this is gonna be, like, the main conflict of the whole movie. And I kind of thought so too, but then when she had that conversation with him in New York about it, everyone was like, oh, well, like, just roll the credits now. What more of the story is there to tell? I feel like that was the point. I feel like we were supposed to kind of be in Lara Jean's head, and, like, the conflict was supposed to seem so big to us because she's known for overthinking. I mean, here she was asking this girl that she's, like, kind of friends, not friends with, about, like, what college she should go to. Like, she overthinks a lot of decisions, and the fact that it was pretty much resolved in New York when she was like, I'll go to Berkeley, you go to Stanford, hour and away, and everything was good and dandy. It was like, huh, like, everything's kind of okay. Like, of course there's gonna be another problem that arises, which we saw with the whole NYU thing, but the fact that everyone was like, oh, well, you see how easy that was? Like, shut up, okay? Because making decisions is hard, and being scared to tell someone something is difficult, and can we remind ourselves that they're literally in high school still? And then I wrote down the dad thing, but I already talked about that. I was shocked when I realized that his father is Elliot from E.T., Henry Thomas. I didn't even realize that. A lot of people didn't like the fact that this movie kind of like, well, my lips are kind of dry. I saw a lot of people complaining about where John Ambrose was. Why would you want to have any part of the second movie in the third one? I haven't read the books. I don't know if he appears in the books. A lot of people were saying that, like, oh, well, when's John Ambrose going to come back? And, like, is John Ambrose going to be in New York? Which would make sense. Maybe that happens in the book. I don't know. I want to read them now, but why would we do that to Jordan Fisher? Why would we waste his time bringing him back into a series that never served him in the first place? I love him. He was great in the second one, but the second movie, as much as I love the third, I still don't have much to say about the second movie. The ending was cheesy, but I don't have a problem with that. It's supposed to be cheesy. It's supposed to be, like, disgustingly cute. And if you had a problem with that, you're just jealous. Like, just say you want to have someone to share AirPods with. Just say you want someone to write you an extensive letter in your yearbook. Okay? Just say you want to travel to New York with your best friends and your boyfriend or girlfriend or significant other. Like, just say that. But don't say, oh my god, they're so lovey-dovey and cheesy, it's gross. Don't say, ew, like, why are they always over each other? This series is so trash, okay? Because this is the best rom-com series Netflix has ever given us. This movie is 5 stars alone just for the fact that they reused I Like Me Better When I'm With You by Lauv. The fact that they had another Anna of the North song in the third one, which was a callback to the first one. It was beautiful. But yeah, that's all I have to say, really. I feel like I've said my piece. If you didn't like To All the Boys 3, you're jealous, and I think you should reflect on that. And with that, I wish you a good day.